Welcome back to Charity Shopping with James, part-time eBay reseller who still doesn't quite know what he's doing. So it is time for the voiceover part of the video, which is, by looks of it, because I had to go through and mute like 20 different segments of videos, this is going to be another long one. So let's just flick through the rails and see what's occurring. It's a nice Timberland. I think that was £6, £7, £8 or so. Did not pick it up. By the way, I do read the comments. I don't always reply to the comments in these, but when people do tell me that I've missed something, generally speaking, I'll go back and try and find the product that I missed. For example, someone pointed out 2 DVDs that I missed in one of the charity shops. I did go back, but unfortunately someone had already picked those up. So no doubt there's someone locally watching the videos and looking for the comments and waiting and going and getting there before I can. But yeah, we are in one of my local charity shops at the moment. They tend to have some okay price clothing, and then every once in a while they will then reduce the price. That Adidas t-shirt is quite nice. It was only a couple of quid as a Valencia t-shirt, but I think there's something wrong with the stitching. I think you can't quite see it. There we go. There's a little bobble, which is why I didn't pick it up. But that Adidas one, I was tempted by, and then ended up leaving it there. And then within 2 minutes of someone else being in there, he picked it up, but then it was back on the shelves the next day. So I presume he changed his mind as well. So yeah, that Valencia one stays there. No doubt that could have been rectified somehow, and profit would have been made. Adults football shirts are always a good find, and I don't know why I flick through the clothes so much, considering I really do not like selling clothes. You'd think I'd flick through them a hell of a lot less, and I just knocked the microphone. Fantastic. Suit jackets. I don't really do suited stuff, to be honest. I mean, Moss is a fairly decent brand. I'm trying to find the tag. That's like a nice. There we go. It's woolen cashmere, but it depends on the amount of cashmere in the material that is the deciding factor. If it's like 5% cashmere, there's not really much point. But if it's like over 50%, then it'd probably be worth getting. But cashmere blend with like 5% cashmere, I'm not personally going to pick it up. What else do we have? Jeans, glorious jeans. Nothing. On to the next clip. We are in not a local one, but it's one I go to all the time, and there's a whole load of DS games, and a lot of them are brand new and sealed. Now I think I do go through and scan most of them. Eventually I'll just end up buying most of them, to be honest, for £1 each, whether they're brand new or not. It's very low effort to resell. So I think the only one I left there was brain training, and a week later that is now gone, as I'm currently recording this on Monday the 24th. So yeah, I will go through and scan most of them, and then eventually I get bored of it. This is me just working out how I can delay the video to get it to 8 minutes, whereas I don't think that's going to be a problem, because we're at almost 4 minutes already. There we go. Yeah, go on, James. Yeah, you scan it, mate. It's literally got the security tag on it from Game, I think. I mean, $377 pre-owned. It's worth getting. 100%. None of the games there are amazing. They're really, really not. Most of them are £3, £4, £5, £10 or so. I think there's one or two that was over the £15 mark, but nothing special whatsoever. The big games that you do really want sealed on the DS are your Marios and your Pokemon games, and maybe Animal Crossing as well. They're going to be the big ones, and then anything anime based is real. There we go, another sealed one. Lovely jubbly. There we go, making that stack bigger and bigger. And then I think I was going through and just checking to see the ones that weren't brand new, whether there would have been anything else inside the case. Touchmaster, why did I put that there? That's a terrible decision. yeah, checking to make sure there is a cart in there. And if it's the wrong cart, you never know, it could be a better cart. So I think that's about 17 games in total, and then it's time to have a quick scout over the toys and the board games, which I've not had much luck here recently. I really haven't. Fingers crossed that changes this week. Some Skylanders, nothing major in there. I mean, yeah, you probably could put them in a bundle, make a couple of quid. But I've already got one bundle of Skylanders for sale, I think. So that's staying there. What else do we have? I'm trying to remember. This would have been Monday or Tuesday last week. It's got a digital photo frame, a foot spa. There's some speakers on the right hand side there. Mugs. Did I buy anything else? I think it was just the games, you know. I'm not too sure. What's that? iPod docking station. Left that behind as well. But there we go. I don't think there's much else to show in this clip. But as I say, we'll keep it rolling just in case I miss something. We are now walking back to grab a bag because I want to carry on shopping. And I don't want anyone else to take what I've got. So there you go, straight into the bag. Would I do them in twos? I'm sure it's about 17 quid. I have to check on my Monzo account. That's one of the best things about my Monzo account is everything is there to see. The transactions, it's lovely. Need for Speed wasn't really worth picking up, but it's just feedback fodder. It really, really is. Hopefully, I can get rid of the feedback fodder at some point. I don't know how much feedback I'll be happy with. I think I want at least 2.5, possibly 5,000, and then I might decide to call it quits. There we go, loads of box sets. I don't think there was anything there. I think that book on the right hand, now it's on the left hand side, now it's in the middle. I think I ended up searching for this because someone said something about books in sleeves. Some of them are very profitable. So I thought, I'll have a quick look just in case. And I think it was, the fact that it's got a limited print run as well of only 4,000, I thought, yeah, I might have to have a quick Google of this and find out exactly what it's going for. But I think off the top of my head, it was about £5, £6, £7. Which, I mean, if you're paying £1, it's not too much of a problem, but it's a lot of effort for one book. And I do that with video games. I don't want to start doing that with books as well. And in theory, video games should be easier to shift than books. So it's a shame. I think I also struggled to get this back into the case. So that's going to be interesting to watch me do. But as it stands, I'm still looking. Signal's not the best, and I'm not the best at typing on a phone one-handed. I'm not the best typing on a phone full stop. I was much better when we had buttons on our phones. I know that makes me sound old. There we go. That's why I'm very, very similar, if not the same. And my fat thumb's in the way. I think it's $7.99 plus shipping. No, $5.99 free shipping. There we go. That's terrible. So that is going straight back into its sleeve, which I struggle with. Oh no, it went straight in. It must have been a different time that I struggled with using a book. Right, next clip, and we are at another one of my locals. This is where I picked up the Toy Story bundle a little while ago. Just looking quickly over the soft toys, looking for anything that might be obscure or notable. Loads of kids' books. Fantastic if you've got a littleness into reading, although Isabel's not quite there yet. In fact, she's nowhere near there yet. A couple of video games in the wrong place. I think I actually end up taking those with me and putting them where they're supposed to be. Which, by the looks of it, that's what I am doing. A couple of cars. There we go. One of the pullback ones. Is this where I pick up the Power Ranger stuff as well? No, because I think they're on that shelf that I was just on. Okay, next clip. And we're putting the games back. There we go, where they belong. So this is where I missed a couple of DVDs last time. So ended up going back there. And yeah, not there. It was one box set and one singular DVD. So thank you for pointing it out. It is appreciated. I just there's a bit of a delay between the recording and the videos going out, so unfortunately I missed it. And then another flick through the rails. That is still there. That pretty green thing. Hang on, I've just had a rummage around message me. There we go. He's sorted. So yeah, nothing to shout about on the clothing, not that I could see anyway. Just looking for anything that looks nice. And there's my face. And where are we? Okay, this is quite an affluent area. Checking the clothing. They normally have a completely separate rail for clothing, which is right next to the till, and I don't feel comfortable flicking through it and recording it at the same time. And it's not a flicking through rail, it's one of those ones that sort of faces you. So to be fair, I think that rail is actually empty, so it's not really much use at the moment. Lee Cooper, yeah, should I have picked that up? £6 I think. Probably not. I mean, you're probably looking at maybe what, £15-20 all in. I think I picked this up. That looks familiar. Like I might have. I think there's a mark on the arm which I didn't see. It. Maybe I did see it, and I'm hopeful that I can actually get it out. And there we go, Burberry. Yes, I do pick up that Ralph Lauren. So I take a picture of the Burberry shirt and send it over to Ricky Lee, and he's like, "Yep, it's fine." So for a tenner, I'm going to pick it up. It's my first time picking Burberry, so I can now cross that off of my to-do list as a reseller. And now on the other side of the rail, All Saints jumper or hoodie. It's almost like a cheesecloth texture. £10. I think we're looking at around about £30 plus shipping back for that. I think it's 100% cotton. It's lightweight, it's soft, it's quite nice to handle, to be honest. So I ended up picking that up as well. Tried to find something similar, but All Saints is a fairly decent high street brand, so £10 for a hoodie is not bad going at all. And then I don't think there's anything else. So the other two shirts are now just hooked on my backpack, so that I can just go around and shop and have both hands free, which is fantastic for clothing. However, when you're looking at like toys and things like that, or you've picked up toys, you can't quite hook them on your backpack as well. So that's Marks and Spencer. I was trying to find the material element. I think it's just polyester and something else, but the something else on the polyester actually made it quite soft. So I was just double checking it. Then where are we? Local one. This is normally quite expensive. There is, for example, an Optimus Prime Transformers helmet for £10, and it's been there for about 2 or 3 weeks. But here we have an early 2000s. I think it's an Obi-Wan, or maybe Anakin Skywalker. I think it's Anakin Skywalker. Lightsaber, that's the word. I think we're looking at around £15. That was me smelling it just then. That's me trying to work out whether there's any batteries that have been left in it. And then that is a Darth Maul lightsaber, which the silver buttons on the end have releases, and then you can sort of press the release buttons and give it a twirl, and both ends come out. And then the Anakin Skywalker one is spring loaded. There's a button on it. You have to pull it down rather than push it in, and then that springs into action with all the lights and the sounds, etc. Then I think I tried looking for the date on this. It's £2. I'm fairly certain I've listed it for about £15 plus shipping. It's not the rarest item in the world, but it's a vintage, not vintage. It's an older toy, and you don't see very many of them around. For £2, I should have just picked it up and not even bothered trying to scan it. And just a little look around, see if there's anything else. Look at that, a readjustment of the camera, and then he puts his bloody hand in the way. Idiot. And again, are we going to the close now? Oh, we are. We're going to the close. Excuse me. So, clothing. This is, they keep on stuffing the clothing rail with so much clothing You can't move things around, and it's really, look at that little space. It's I mean, it's actually not that bad. Last week it was worse. It was far worse. And I don't think I pick up anything here. I think it is just the 2 lightsabers and that little samurai Power Rangers transforming car. But is there anything that I missed? Please let me know. And a couple of tops. And that's it. Off to yeah. Haha. This is how to be an idiot 101. For some reason, I thought these were My Little Ponies. And I couldn't get My Little Pony out of my head. As far as I was concerned, it was My Little Pony. That was it. There was no questions. Eventually, I do work out that it's not actually My Little Pony. I think they're G-Joes or something, G-I-G-O, or something stupid. I ended up buying all of them for £1 each. So I've now put them on a 7-day auction, starting on Sunday, ending on Sunday. I stuck a couple of quid on top to cover not even my time, to be honest, because most of them had stickers, but then there was a few where the price tag was sort of wrapped around the neck, which was a huge pain in the rear, like that one there and that one. And they were a bit fiddly. I mean, I could have just cut them off, to be fair. So I've put them on an auction because I just don't want them sticking around. If it was My Little Ponies, it would have been a completely different story. But I am a moron. As I say, I don't do this professionally, so don't take anything I say as gospel. But what an idiot. See, I'm walking around thinking, oh yeah, I've got a right score there. Way, My Little Ponies, £1 each. Way, G3 or whatever it might be. No, absolute donut. Checking the DVDs, because sometimes they actually put their games in the DVD section, and it's always worth checking. Then, I went in this charity shop today. That Michael Kors jacket that's on there for 50 quid has gone. In fact, most of those jackets have gone. So whether they've just been moved to another shop or not, I genuinely don't know. But that Michael Kors jacket has gone somewhere else. Board games have been a bit stale. In fact, most of the board games that you're seeing there today stick around for a little while longer. And I think I just dropped that shoehorn. But it's nice. It's got nice stitching on it. But I think I did Google these and they're not worth a huge amount of money. So they ended up getting left behind. Nice shoehorn though. But nice pair of brogues. Then shirts and t-shirts. I mean, we're only here a couple of days ago. What are you doing, James? Oh, you're searching for the shoes. I've got you. I know what you're doing. Searching for the shoes. And then you'll see that they're not worth picking up. Hang on, sold listings. And there we go. Brand new, 60 quid. So bearing in mind these are costing £25 in the shop. Pre-owned, you're not going to get much more than that really. So they ended up getting left behind. What else do we have next? What is that? I don't know. It's staying there anyway. Nice Grandad golfing t-shirt there. That Adidas one is still there. That does go eventually. I don't think that was there today. I don't recall seeing it anyway. And that Timberland one actually, that was there last week. That had the bleaching on the arm. That's obviously gone. Okay, this is where I struggle with a book. So again, this is going off of what someone said previously about books with that sort of sleeve. Is there may be profit in it. So this is me going through and having a look to see whether there is in fact profit in it. Spoiler alert, there's not, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. So yeah, we'll just leave myself doing that for a minute. Just cracking on. Paris Under Siege. Yeah, there's nothing there worth picking up. So not a lot to do there really. Although I'm now going to do some admin while doing the voiceover. So I recently sold some Dragon Ball Z cards, and I did actually mess up one of the cards, which is annoying because I checked it like 3 times. Metallic. Nope. Let's try Dragon. Nope. Oh, that's a waiting dispatch. That's why, you idiot. Item title. Let's try that. And there we go. So I need to refund him for 1 card. Oh, so in another charity. Okay, so back to one of the other charity shops. This is where I got all of the games previously, the sealed games, which you saw not too long ago. What did this guy buy? Piccolo. I think I got him. Okay, I owe him £8. Excellent. Right, let's refund him. Am I still in that charity shop? What are you looking for, James? I can't even see that. Oh, it's that stupid phone thing. Yeah, that's not worth picking up, I don't think, mate. So you might as well just forget about it. Right, let's refund him. Refund 8. Other adjustment. My apologies. Oh, that's nice. Hitachi. A 5-piece system. I think it's only going for about 30 quid. I did search for it. It's only going for about 30 quid. So that gets left behind. Again, that would be nice. They say, oh, brand new. And then they've put Pat tested on the goddamn top of the box. How? It's just annoying. Why would you do that? So I'm going to search for it anyway, because I don't think at this point I've actually seen the marking. But there you go. What's it going for? 30 quid, and it's not. That's not sold. So we'll check for solds. And 25, I think. There's 30 plus shipping. Pre-owned $4.99. I think it's £12.50 they've got it on for. It was 25 and reduced it to £12.50. But on the top of the box, there you go. Look at that. How can you sell that as brand new? Or how? But if you're buying it for yourself, obviously it doesn't really matter. But trying to sell on eBay, it's not very practical, is it? A biro marking on the top of the box. Or it might have been contents checked. I think it said Pat tested. I can't quite see it on my screen. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a nice expensive area. I would say once a month I might buy something in this shop. No, I would say less than that now, to be honest. Not very often at all. Maybe once every 2 or 3 months, thinking about it. It can be very, very expensive, and a lot of their clothing will just stick around, unfortunately. I'm just doing my due diligence and doing some listing. Did a load of drafts earlier. It's time to get them all live and kicking. Round to the front. So this is on the left hand side. They sometimes have video games because they tend to just put them anywhere and everywhere. View or edge. What? Oh, I can't be bothered doing that. It's actually the one across the road I got my Belstaff leather jacket from, which I did test for about 3 months before listing it, just to make sure. Oh, here we go. It's something I actually buy. God, it's been a while. So this is, I think it's a 2003 Adidas jacket, and it has been sold because I sent it to a group asking their thoughts, and someone in the group said, yep, I'll have that. So that has actually been dispatched. I don't think I've actually told them yet that I've dispatched it, but it has been dispatched. So that is out of the door. I think now I'm just waiting to... I mean, I think it's either £10 or £15, and it will probably sell for about 30. So there's maybe after fees, you're talking a tenner profit, which normally I wouldn't do on clothing at all. But because it's going to someone in our little social gathering group, I will pick it up. Just for him, because I'm such a nice guy. But there we go. That's on the side. I'm just waiting for people to reply because the signal's so terrible. And there we go. I've just done 5 listings while watching myself look at a Topshop hanger. I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything? I think I ended up holding like 10 jackets or something stupid. There's one. That looks quite nice from here. I think it's another cashmere blendy type thing. It's 2. Abercrombie and Fitch. Oh, that's still there. That's still there. I went to this shop today. I had a job around the corner. I think that's still there. That's still there. Oh god, it's like a week later and all their clothes are still there. It's annoying. I mean, I don't mind people or charity shops charging a higher amount for stuff, but when it gets to the point where they're denying donations from other people, that's the time I've got an issue with it. If you can get the higher price, get it, but don't refuse stock because you're determined to get eBay prices. It's just annoying. Oh, that's £175 going live from a £150 bundle that I bought at the weekend. A lovely jubbly, but you won't be seeing that until tomorrow. But just know that that £150 bundle, so 175 of it has just been listed today. There was some more of it listed yesterday, and in fact we've had a sale from it already for £35. So all in all, not bad. Checking the t-shirts. French Connection. I don't know why I said it like that. Fruit of the Loom. Someone's going to tell me that Stray Dogs is worth picking up now. Nothing else. I think I end up looking at that, but they're not worth a lot. It's a good jacket brand. T-shirts and the like, not so much. But let's put it at the front of the queue so that I've got something to look at once I'm done. I mean, it's a nice plain design, which is why I looked at it, because that's the sort of thing I would wear, is a decent brand, but it's plain. That's what I would do. My God, that made me dizzy. So I think I'll just do a little bit of a Google search and find out what is occurring. And I don't think there is much occurring. So what's going on, James? Yep, not worth picking up. Leave it there. Fred Perry. I think that was New Look. And then Land's End. I think I checked to see what the lining material was, just to see. But again, I would imagine someone is going to tell me that was worth picking up. I think that was about 20 quid. Probably more knowing this shop. Those two and that Nautica one, that's still there. That's still there. That Polo is still there. So Ralph Lauren is still there. I think it's just that jacket, which I will hopefully be reimbursed for Wednesday, the day that this goes live. So we're going to be trialing something new. We're going to be posting every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which I think that's what Kieran's doing anyway. But at the moment, I was doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I don't think that's enough time between videos. Oh, next clip. And Funko Pops for £2, which is not bad going. Now, there is an Amiibo in there, the Yoshi one, which is worth about £15, and then the PlayStation 4 version of Peter Parker. He's worth about a tenner. and then you've got Deadpool as Bob Ross, worth about £8, and Negan's about £8 as well. So even in the unboxed condition that they're in, they're worth picking up. And it's a case of just looking through. Now, I've been to this charity shop once before. It is very, very near to where I drive quite often for work, but it's hidden away, and I just keep on forgetting to go past. I did debate looking inside this tray properly, and then I saw the quality of the figures, which they're not that bad, and it's just they're not branded with anything. It just says made in China. Lego Technics, I don't think that was worth picking up, at least I hope not. Probably made a huge mistake and just lost out on hundreds of pounds, but it doesn't matter. And then what was that? I've got no idea. It's like I was just holding 2 golf balls. Maybe I was. But yeah, clothing wise, I did have a quick look in this one, but there was nothing spectacular. It's just a normal area, not particularly affluent, which is where I prefer to go for my car boots anyway. Charity shops, it can be very expensive, but you can get some nice stuff in there. And then into another one, into the first charity shop video clip thing. That t-shirt is still there, and it's confusing me as to what it is. I mean, I should probably just look in the shop properly so I know what I'm dealing with. Hollister, pretty green. Nope. Why are you looking at that? Oh, see if it's cashmere. It's not. Stop it. It's a £5. But I think it might be a cashmere blend, which is why I'm looking at it. As I say, if it's got a decent percentage on it, then I'll pick it up. But I think it's acrylic and something else. Is that the same one I did that to before? I genuinely cannot remember. Main. Am I going to regret not picking that up? I think I might do. I mean, what's that? Brown? It's very thick as well, isn't it? It's quite nice. It's like a rugby t-shirt. Or rugby shirt. I think I do look at it. Here we go, just having a quick look now. Men's main large, $11.95. That's on bids. They tend to go out on bidding quite a lot. I feel okay that I left that behind. £3.50 though, bargain if someone wants it for themselves. We have glasses. So these glasses stayed there for about a day, and I was really tempted to pick them up, but they're breakable. They're going to take up a decent amount of room, and I'm worried about packaging. But you see the signal's absolutely terrible. It's doing a Google Lens search and nothing is happening. These were only £1 each. Now, I know that they're going to be worth, most of them, about £10 each. So you're looking at maybe 10xing your money. But then again, because the signal's so bad, I reckon one of them is going to be at least £30, thinking about it. So you live and learn. I did think about it. I was very, very tempted, but I ended up passing on the opportunity and letting someone else play with a load of glass. What was it? It was Coca-Cola, wasn't it? I can't think of how to spell Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, that's it. Back over the same shop, DVD section this time. It's a glass jug, wasn't it? Glass jug. No one's listed one near me anyway. Oh, they're quite nice. I do like the embossed ones. We've got the I managed to pick up a load from a car boot of just branded Coca-Cola ones. They're all brand new, all brand spanking new. The half pint ones that you normally get in pubs, and I just like them. They're just a nice shape glass. Oh, that's quite nice. I'm now just shopping for glasses. What's going on? What am I doing? I'm searching for audiobooks. Now, they do get sold quite quickly, but I couldn't see them being anything particularly special, so I ended up just leaving them there. No doubt I messed up with that one too. Where are we? We are same charity shop, and it's the expensive coat aisle. Anything. Marks and Spencer's. There we go, 50 quid. 50 quid. And it is expensive, but I'd say if they can get it, fair play to them. Fair play to them. Coats and jackets. Oh, this is, again, a fairly affluent area. I've not bought anything from here in a while. This is where I bought the Formula 1 car, which I've still not sold. And yeah, there's markings on the suede, and I think it's dry clean only. So I thought it's best not, because I'm not going to be able to get that stain out, and I don't want to be stuck with it and then forget about it for 6 months and then try to list it and then realise that there's a stain on it again. So it might as well just stay there, and it has. Right, what's next? More clothes. And I think someone said if that was brand new with the tags, it was worth picking up. So I went there purely to see whether or not it had the tags. So that's me searching through my comments to see what the person said about it, and they said if it's brand new with the tags, and it wasn't. So just proof. I do see the comments. It's just that I'm very forgetful and I forget to reply. So they are seen, just not always replied to. But it is a Porsche Club, Great Britain, pre-owned for about £3, £4, £5 or so. I think I was looking for the logo, and that was me on a bad hair day. And then I managed to find some t-shirts that they're selling now for about 15 quid, but nothing like what's there. Then is that the Reese one from before with a bobble in the front or a stain? Anything there? No. I think I went there just beelined straight for that Porsche Club t-shirt thing. Nothing. I never look in that thingy. Why am I doing it there? I've got diesel. Oh, this is an Oxfam. Again, affluent area, and I very, very rarely ever come into an Oxfam because it is so expensive. I think the last time I was in here, they were charging £4 or £5 for an Xbox 360 game, and they had loads of them, like dozens upon dozens upon dozens of them. And it was at that point I thought, no, it's not worth my time going into a charity shop that's charging £4 for an Xbox 360 game. Apparently their numbers have somewhat reduced, because as you saw, $3.99 for a diesel t-shirt in a charity shop is not bad going for my area. So I think I will be stopping into this one more often. So I'm recording this on the Monday. I think I'll be planning on going there tomorrow, to be honest. But yeah, you can't really see what I'm doing now, can you? I think I'll pick up some video games from this one, actually. I'm fairly certain I do. Hang on. See, the game's normally there, where those books are. And you can't see my face, but I'm very confused. But eventually we find them. And here we are at the games. So this is me going in blind. I haven't seen any of the games so far. I've got Big Beach Sports 2, $1.99. Which, again, for a Wii game at a charity shop, especially this Oxfam, that's pretty damn good. So I think I might be getting my phone out. I think. I don't know. There we go. Scanning. scanning, and I think it's about $3.99. I know $7.95, £6, $12.99 for like 3 of them. It's prices are all over the place. But if it was 50p, I'd get it. If it was £1, I'd get it. For $1.99, no. It's got Lego Batman. I think, did I put that back? This is the best one. I think someone might have purposely put that in backwards, because that is the best game on that shelf, and it was put in the wrong way round so that no one could see the spine. And Command and Conquer, I didn't like Tiberian Wars, and I played it on the PC. World Tour, I think I needed that about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. A couple of PS4 games, nothing really great. Then PlayStation 2, I think that again these are $1.99, and to most generally speaking, if you're going to find PS2 games at a carboot, you're going to be paying a lot less than that. So considering I don't really need this sort of stock, I end up just leaving it there. Wipeout's a good game. It's good on the PC, like old school big box, and PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2, not so much. I think I'll leave it. I don't even know why I'm even attempting to scan that, because it's a good little game. Crash of the Titans Xbox 360 is about £18 to £22, I think. Maybe 12 to 18. I can't remember. And there's another PS2 game that I bought here as well. It's not that one. Yeah, there's a nice big... It looks like... Oh, that was really scratched. It looks like someone's used the manual to make a roach. Hello Kitty. You'd think that'd be worth a few quid. Hello Kitty being one of the biggest global brands, second only to Pokemon, I believe. Actually not worth a great amount. You go £4.40 all in for Hello Kitty. What a shame. You expect it to be like £12-15 or so. I can't see what that is. That is... Oh, it's Britney Spears. But no manual. That gets put back. Lassie. Now I do pick that up. I've not listed it yet. So I think that's about a tenner. And now there's not a lot listed with the barcode, but there's one brand new for like 30 quid and one pre-owned. Sorry about cutting that last bit so quickly, but there was a phone call on my phone and I thought I had covered it up with my hand. Apparently not. And that is Yoshi's Woolly World on the Wii U for £1. There's also a load of Pokemon games here. I get really excited thinking, oh my god, there could be Pokemon games. There could be... Sorry, there's a load of Pokemon DVDs. And I got really excited thinking there could be Pokemon games. But there's not. Now, the DVDs are £1 each. This is one of the few charity shops that I go to that don't have bundle deals on for the DVDs. They are £1 each. There's no getting away from it. So it's a case of making a pile and then doing a quick scan on eBay just to see what is worth picking up. And I think, unfortunately, it is just the Yoshi game. But it's nice to see. And I think I did go there today, and most of those games have disappeared, as most of the DVDs have disappeared, sorry. So, yeah, someone got not a bargain, but someone picked up some nice bits either for a collection or for their child. But that is the first movie. I think that's a re-release. There you go, $2.45 for £1, £1.53 postage. It's not worth it. And the next one, £1 costing, and then $4.99 all in. Again, £1.53 for delivery. It's maybe worth doing, but I don't really want to do low profit items on DVDs. I do that on games enough, thank you very much. What was that? Deoxys one Master, Destiny of Deoxys, I think, or Destiny Deoxys. But yeah, the prices are all over the place. I mean, yeah, you could probably buy all of them for £1 each and stick them as a massive bundle, which I was debating, but no, I've got far too many DVD sized things in my loft as it is without adding another 10 low value Pokemon DVDs to it as well. And sometimes things just don't want to scan. It's as simple as that. It just doesn't want to do it. It's just not having it at all. And I don't even know why you're checking. Oh no, I think I'm checking to make sure there's not a Pokemon game. I mean, there's always that possibility. I mean, could you imagine opening up a DVD case and like Pokemon DX and the GameCube is just sitting in there? So that's why I checked it, but they all went back on the shelf. Just Yoshi today. On to, I'm hoping, the last bloody clip. Okay. So this would have been Friday last week. Depeche Mode, I think I put that to one side, but it's not worth anything. Well, it's not worth a lot, so we'll get put back. So just a little flick through. So this was recorded on the day of Meatloaf's passing. So I thought, well, might as well have a dig through the music, as I very rarely do that anymore. And I did end up finding a Meatloaf album for £1. Listed it while I was in the van and sold it same day for £20 plus shipping, which is nice. And so Meatloaf is it's the sort of music you tend to find everywhere, and then all of a sudden nowhere. So big fun. Craig McCullen. I don't think there's anything. Is there anything else here? No. I just don't enjoy going through records. I like the nostalgic gaming records. You can get like the Pac-Man soundtrack, and I've got the Back to the Future soundtrack, that sort of thing. That's what I enjoy records wise. Everything else not so much. Then these are an absolute pain because they're in the worst position ever, but they will, there we go, put them on their side, and then they all try to run away. But again, I don't think there's anything that I buy. But if I did miss anything, please do let me know. Oh, I just hit something, and I just hit something again. So also in the comments down below, let me know if there's anything that you would like me to change, because I think these videos are a bit long, but it's like 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. I know that some people like to see all of the footage so they can take the mic and show me all the bits that I missed, but then on the other hand, it's an incredibly long video. But again, I suppose we did a haul at the end. It's just trying to talk for 48 minutes can be a bit hard sometimes, because that's a lot of talking, and I don't like talking. Well, I know that sounds stupid considering I have a small YouTube channel, but believe it or not, I do not like talking. I hate the sound of my own voice. But yeah, if there's any amendments that you can recommend to the video, apart from just not doing them, then please do let me know. I don't know, like maybe we could do maybe a little bit of music in the background, but I don't really want to go down that route because copyright. And yes, there are lots of copyright music out there, but some people on YouTube have a habit of uploading copyright free music, and then they can go around and claim everyone's videos, and all you can do is appeal, which is really annoying. There we go, something got delivered, lovely jubbly. Now what? We are going on to eBay for the barcode scanner to see what the single's worth, which I don't think is worth anything. I think it's about £4. So yep, you can go back in the box, and there we go. There's the CD that I picked up for £1 and then flipped it for £20 on the same day. I think the lady had just put those out. I just wanted to see what the connections were. Here we go, scarts. They're £2 each. £2 bloody expensive just for a bit of cable, don't you think? Mind you, it's got copper in it and all that rubbish, I suppose. Right. Another clip in. 3, 2, 1. Where are we going? I do not recognise this place. Where are we? Where are we? That's 25 quid. Well, where am I? Sure Trust. I don't know where I am. I don't recognise any of the items of clothing. Oh, no. Oh, I know where I am. Okay, so this is an area that I've driven past 100 times. And I thought the parking that was nearby was you had to pay. So I never bothered going in. And then I went in. And you don't have to pay. As long as you're in the shops nearby, you don't have to pay. So there's 3 charity shops there. There's also a Costa Coffee. So there's 3 charity shops and there's no paying required for the parking. So I thought it was worth a quick look. But as you can see, it's bloody expensive. £25 for a pair of Burberry jeans. And I think they're going for about £35 online. Which means that the margin is paper thin. But yeah, it's nice, man. I mean, this is a posh area. You're talking multiple £1 million houses. Was it Gucci? I could never wear Gucci jeans. I'll stick to my, what have I got on now? I think I've got crew clothing jeans on, nice and plain. There we go. What are they? Levi's, and they are £15, ladies and gentlemen. So see, the thing is with areas like this, right? If you've got a very rich town where 90% of the housing population are in houses that are worth over £1 million, are they going to be going to a charity shop to buy a pair of Gucci jeans for 25 quid? When they probably earn 25 quid in like 10 minutes working. It's just, there we go, Gant Cashmere Grey. That's some quality searching there. Yeah, I presume in areas like this, they must be relying on resellers. They have to be. I quite like that Calvin Klein jumper. That's quite nice as well. Oh God, see, this is the problem with going to places like this. They do have, for someone like me who doesn't earn £1 million a year, it's got a lot of nice stuff in it. But yeah, it's just bloody expensive. I mean, I know I'm moaning about the jeans being 25 quid, but you'd spend about that on, admittedly not as decent a brand as Gucci or whatever the other one was, but I still expect that 20 quid. Oh, it's just heartbreaking. Is there anything else? It's just for the high-end branded stuff. Just designer and high street. Right. Next charity shop is the one next door. Nice little Formula 1 figure. 2 or 3 quid. And I think while I was here, there was people, I think they were either regulars, just by the way they were talking to each other and to the staff, or they were staff themselves, and they were talking about listing on eBay, Depop, etc, etc. They are horrific, those Arsenal pyjama bottoms. So it was just a very bizarre conversation to be having in a chat. What's that? Is that a fiver? That's not that bad, but there's a bubble just on the left shoulder collar. So it's just a very bizarre conversation to be having in the middle of a charity shop. But then again, today I had a conversation in the charity shop with the manager. There's no one else in the shop, but we were talking about reselling. Oh, we're nearly at the end. Maine. How much was that? Polo. Oh, I say it's nice stuff. It's just expensive. How the other half live, eh? Imagine donating some Gucci jeans to the charity shop. God, to be in that position. Right, that's it. Let's go and see what we bought, shall we? So the haul is going to be a bit different today because I'm in a bit of a rush. I paid £10 for a Toy Story bundle. I came with Woody, Toy Story 2, Jesse, Buzz, Slinky and Rex. Rex should be able to get around £15 back plus shipping for on his own. It's got a pull tab on it. You pull the tab and he goes walking off into the distance. Let me just grab my prices. Uno momento. So we've got a lightsaber for Darth Maul. The Darth Maul one, paid £2.50. Should be able to get around £25 back plus shipping for that one. Obi-Wan Kenobi, paid £2.50. We're looking at about £15 back plus shipping for that one. Bought two of these 1970s super pots, paid £1 each. Should be getting around £10 back plus shipping. I think I initially did a Google Lens search and I thought it was like £20–30, but they're just not. I had to move the van so the wife could get out. So yeah, bit of a dud, paid £2, should be getting around £10 back plus shipping for those two. We've got a little Power Rangers Morpher car thing. I'm hoping being the key word, to get around £13 to £15 back plus shipping. Cost me £2. We've got two of these for card reading, both very good condition, paid £1 each. Should be looking at around £10, no, maybe £15, no, £10. We'll say £10 plus shipping on each one. A bag of Funko Pops. Yoshi is an amiibo. He's worth around £15–20 or so. And then I think the unmasked Spider-Man from the Gamerverse is the most expensive one in there. The rest are like £5–8 each plus shipping. We've got My Little Ponies. Paid £17 for the lot. I'm going to have to go through and search each one to see if there are any that are worth fortunes, but I highly doubt it. £17 each. They've got to be worth more than that, surely. So, shut up, Woody. And we've got a nice little mishmash. This is a werebear. My first werebear. I paid £10. He is worth approximately 30 quid. So I'm just happy to have one because I've never had one. It's on my wish list of reselling. I just wanted one. Paid a tenner. Should be able to get around £25–30 back plus shipping for him. He needs a bit of a clean, but he was just on the list. There's a few things that are on everyone's lists. For me, it was Werebear and Hero Quest. I've been fortunate enough to pick up two Hero Quests. One Hero Quest, two Advanced Hero Quest, and two Space Hulks in my reselling career of only a few years. So he was on the list. I can now tick him off. I bought that today. That is Yoshi's Woolly World. Crash of the Titans. I think that's about £20 at the moment or something ridiculous. It's stupid. Need for Speed, paid £1. It's like £2 back plus shipping. All of these are £1 each. Many of them are brand new and sealed. Not all of them have the Nintendo strip, but Rooms does. That doesn't, but I know that with Nintendo games, especially on the DS, they don't always have the strip. So I'm going to list all of these tonight, fingers crossed. I'm going to take them all downstairs and just do it while we're watching the telly later on today. So should hopefully get a fair few listings up. Brand new and sealed. Lovely jubbly. I'll take that any day of the week. Evoke 1 XT. Paid £7.50. Should be looking around £25 back plus shipping for that. Pure is a fantastic brand. If you can pay around £5 for a radio, if it's got the original power, you're always going to break even at the very least on the power supply. Trying to do this while it's all taped up is not very easy. But if you've got the power supply, you're going to break even at the very, very least. So around £5 for a Pure radio is always good. We bought today is the passing of Meatloaf. And I saw this in a charity shop and thought, you know what? I've got to pick it up. It's actually sold already for £15 plus shipping. We've got a Wii Guitar Hero guitar, paid £8, I think. £6. Should be able to get around £30 back plus shipping for that. And then the 2 microphones which are attached to it down here should be able to get around 10, I think, plus shipping for some pre-owned, fairly generic USB microphones. Is there anything else? Oh, hang on, we've got something down here. We've got a Logitech. I actually bought this today as well. It's a Logitech Pen. Yeah, that's actually my. No, I was thinking of my brother, but he's in animation rather than like the what's the drawing side of things. Mind blank, mind fart, all gone. Should be looking at around hopefully £20 back for this. Didn't find the CD. I did ask it in a charity shop. They said no, sorry, can't help you there. So no worries. I'm going to make some money anyway. But yeah, is that everything? I don't know. There's one more item. There's one more item, and this is the last item. So I paid a £5. It's Tommy. It's 1990. It comes with the box. Would you believe it? I can't actually find anything online because the 1980s one just comes up everywhere. But we should be able to, hopefully. I'm going to do a complete unboxing of this at some point as well. How cool is that? Driving in my car. But yeah, that was a £5. I am absolutely stoked for that because it's just cool. It's vintage. There's a wind mirror that's falling off. That's not particularly great. Hi, that's me. I didn't do my hair this morning. Can you tell? Yeah, paid a £5. I'm very, very happy indeed. And that was the first pickup of the week. So I knew that it was good things to come. But there we go. That's it. See you tomorrow. I definitely forgot about all of the clothes. First up, Adidas. Paid £15. It's from 2003. Already got a buyer for it already. Lovely jubbly. Next up is this Ralph Lauren long sleeve polo. Paid £5. Pretty decent. It's nice and thick. Should sell quite easily. All Saints paid a tenner. I think we're looking at around 25 back plus shipping for this. Lovely. Next up is a Levi Strauss t-shirt. I'm not sure about this. I'm really not sure about this. I paid £4.50. There's got to be profit in it. There simply has to be. And the last item is my first ever Burberry item. I paid, how much did I pay? A tenner. I've never had Burberry before. I sent the pictures over to Ricky and he verified it. Said, yeah, it looks all right to me. Go for it. That's all the clothing that I bought.